Hey guys, let's talk Married at First Sight, Season 20, Episode 8. So, starting with the order as the couples appear on the episode, we started first with Caitlin and Devin. Caitlin basically said that she's not going to be touching him all day. When they had like a little situation. I think this is the episode where they kind of like met with her friends, and she said none of her friends are like touchy feely kind of people or sensitive or anything like that. And she's like that too. She basically said he's not going to get what he wants from her. And I don't know, you know, I felt, I agreed with Dr. Paz when she said that he needed to chill out and realize that she's trying. But I don't know how much she is trying. And I just don't know if that is the kind of way that he really sees love, but that's not how she gives love. I don't know how long that's going to work for them, because at some point it's going to become too much for one of them, you know, because he's going to want too much, or she's going to want too much. He's going to want too much from her, and she's just not going to be able to give it. So I don't know where they go as far as that is. And that's what I wrote. I don't know if Caitlin and Devin will work out. Then we have Tori and Felipe. Um, Felipe is stating that not having any physical intimacy with Tori is going to be a problem with him, and which is something that was concerning. Not that she stopped and pulled back after they had their experience for the first time. It wasn't that. It was when they were at the wedding, well, at the during their honeymoon, and he talked about, being cheater, being having cheated before, and if I didn't like his non answer to her question of, can you be monogamous? He didn't really answer the question. And now he is saying, by saying, that them not being intimate could be a problem for him. I don't know if he will be able to be faithful to Tori, and Tori doesn't deserve that. And then he had a conversation with his dad, and he was talking about the passion, and he's afraid that the passion will fade. And his dad was like, everything can't be about passion. And his dad was telling him right. I really enjoyed the conversation that Felipe had with his dad, because his dad was real about the situation. Like, you're not gonna feel passion 24/7. It's just not possible. You have to, build and feel things other than passion, because it's not about passion all the time. Yeah. Yeah. Listen to your daddy, Felipe. But then he tells Tori that he's afraid to play video games when she's in the house, because he doesn't want her to think that he's like a little kid. And she's like, but what if I want to play with you? Tori is willing. I just don't know what Felipe can give. Then we have Courtney and Nick, and I wrote at the top of my list for Courtney is that she needs therapy. I don't like Nick, but Courtney needs help as well. They do go in the gym together. They be working out together. I like that. However, she's not really open to being touched. She doesn't really like it, because when they were in the gym, he was like, oh, let me help you do the pull-ups, like get started on the pull-ups. And she was like, I'm not really for gym PDA. I'm like, I don't think he's trying to do no PDA. He's just trying to get you up on the bar. But I digress. And she is looking for reasons to run, because when they have the dinner with her family, she's like, I need y'all to grill him. Like, why would you tell your family? I wouldn't. First of all, I would never tell my family that, because my family gonna take it and run with it. But why would you want to put him through that? Like, can you chill out a little bit, Courtney? But chill and Courtney kind of don't go in the same sentence. And She says, if they were to have a family and everything, that she'll probably want to live in Oregon, and he doesn't want to live in Oregon, so that could be an issue come decision day, because you have to agree on where to live. Then we have Nikki and Sean. So Nikki and Sean go meet with the experts, and Sean pissed me off because I believe it was Paul. He asked them to rate the marriage, 10 being the highest, 0 being the lowest. Nikki said a 2, and he gonna say a 7.5. Where you get 7.5 at, Sean? Like, no, seriously, where did you get 7.5? Because y'all beef and fight all day, every day. She'd even sleep at home last night, but you want to say a 7.5. And Paul points out, he was like, y'all in 2 different relationships, which is one of the grievances that Nikki kind of has, because she says that he's not hearing the reality of things. Like, because he's not. Because why would you say 7.5? Ain't nothing 7.5 about your marriage. And I'm surprised she gave it a 2, because I would have said 0. I think Nikki is trying, but I think Nikki has ways about her too. Two things can be true. Nikki is trying, but she does have some, like, a mean streak as well. But she needs it when dealing with Sean, because Sean, he a piece of work. I put that Nikki is trying, but Sean is hard to try with, and I still agree with that. However, they did get some tips and tools, and they were able to effectively communicate when they met with Paul. So they were able to go home. She cooked the meal for him, and they had a nice little discussion or whatever. And Nikki said that she has to learn to work as a team, because she's so used to, doing things on her own, that incorporating a partner is a bit tough for her, and she has to learn to do it. Then we have Michelle and Cam. They discussed their finances, and it got kind of heated because, she had a number amount she would like for her husband to make. For men, what they make can be emasculating, and they had a conversation, but I think they were better for it. They were able to continue to talk through the difficult conversation, and make it to the other side of that conversation. And then he was leaving to go out of town for work, and I put that Michelle can be a bit obsessive and clingy, and I'm a little bit afraid of if they can make it work after the experiment is over. Then we have Mecca and Bell. Mecca admitted that he does have fear, you know, in the relationship, and can he be loved and all of that, which is evident. It's clear. And I think some people, before coming on Married at First Sight, they need to go see the lady, because you don't go see the lady and then you have all these unresolved issues, and then you have these unresolved issues that you take into these marriages, and then you expect the other person to fix it or work it out, and it's not cool. And so when they were in therapy with the experts, they also discussed the question that caused, like, the tension in their marriage. And um yeah, the expert said that was a horrible question to ask, which I do agree. And so he has diagnosed himself with sexual anxiety. But the experts gave them homework to go home and work on. Then we have Adam and Marissa. Marissa isn't sure what she wants in the relationship, and she says that she would like to have more serious conversations with Adam, because everything is just fun. They don't really get into anything deep. And then she don't like his cat, y'all. He was giving her a massage, and the cat was, like, roaming around while he was giving her the massage, and she won't feel in the cat. So I wonder if the cat is going to play a part in her decision on decision day. But yeah, that was Married at First Sight, season 20, episode 8, and I will be back with season 20, episode 9. Thanks.